Today on Earth Focus, flooding causes an Australian town to move to higher ground. Coming up on Earth Focus. In January 2011, the tiny town of Grantham in Australia's Lockyer Valley saw some of the worst floods in the nation's history. After days of heavy rain, a flash flood killed 19 of the town's 490 people. Many more were injured. Over 120 houses were damaged. Kathy Mahan, her husband John Francis, and their children were among the survivors.
You know, we've got to get out. It's getting higher outside than inside even, so. But at that stage, our eldest daughter's car went floating past the kitchen window and down the backyard, you know, and we sort of thought, oh, you know, it's worse than what we even think it is. And then we more or less all said goodbye to each other and said the Lord's Prayer. We thought we were gone.
The Lockyer Valley Regional Council decided to take drastic action and move the whole community to higher ground.
When we looked around, virtually everything was destroyed, and it seemed totally pointless to try and rebuild in the same spot, because not only could the township be destroyed in the future, but had a similar event happen in the middle of the night, there could have been literally hundreds of people just actually lost their lives. And for that reason, we made the decision that we would move the people out of the danger, and we re-established the new Grantham on the hill.
The Strengthening Grantham project became the first in Australian history to move an entire town from one location to another. A 935-acre site was selected on higher ground nearby. Grantham property owners could swap their old land for new plots.
We were able to build this house up here, but if it hadn't been for the council and Steve and everyone pushing for it, we'd be still down where we were living, back down on the flat. That's where the insurance wanted us to rebuild on the flat, but the cost of repairing our house down there was worth more than the cost of building a new house up here. And eventually, through legal aid, the insurance paid us out the money, so we were able to build a house up on the new estate.
Flood hit the area again this year, but relocated Grantham residents remained untouched.
I knew then, up here looking down at the water on the flats behind us, we had made the right decision. We were safe. I mean, we could sleep that night.
People now live up on the hill. They're well and truly safe out of the water. Emotionally, they're settled because they're rebuilding new lives. They look around them, they know the risk has been removed, and it's been a huge thing on the human side of things, and probably we consider the most successful aspect of the whole relocation. And in terms of the township itself, of course, the resources and their assets now remain safe as well.
Airwaves, a global channel of uncompromising stories, world news, documentaries, entertainment, and culture. Link TV, connecting you to the world. For more information, visit linktv.org.